What up, this Jay-Z kicking it with Jason and Iyare.
You're listening to Jason and Iyare.
Welcome to the Jason and Iyare at Large podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Interesting thing we found in the papers over this week. 8 out of 10 girls say they actually own a pair of lucky pants. Now, my question is, what makes your pants lucky on a first date? Is it lucky because you get some, or are you lucky because you don't get some?
No, I think it's more like girls don't think like that. They want it to kind of, you know, they're not necessarily looking to kind of get lucky with their lucky pants.
Right.
They're kind of hoping that the date goes well, that he turns out not to be a complete psychotic or something, you know what I mean? I mean,
The first time you lost your virginity, were you wearing a pair of pants that you had worn time and time again to lose your virginity?
No.
Oh, okay,
No,
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I put these pants on every time I thought I was going to get some.
Yeah.
And they were becoming unlucky until I got some, and then I just named them unlucky pants.
No, man, no, I didn't do anything. I've never been.
I've got them on now.
Have you? Oh no. Well, how old must those pants be? You know what I mean?
I lost my virginity the other day.
All right. Did you wash them in between? Can you wash the luck out of them?
No.
How does the luck get into the pants in the first place?
I think.
Do you see what I mean?
I think once you've made them lucky, you don't wash them.
What you can actually use this knowledge for, though, is that, say, for instance, you're going on a first date. What you need to do is ask the girl, are you wearing your lucky pants tonight?
Right, okay.
If she is,
yes,
you should get her to buy you a lottery ticket.
Right.
Or take her to the dogs or something, do you know what I mean? Get her to stick a bet on for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get her to take your driving test for you or something.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Something where you can take advantage of her luckiness.
Okay, now, the whole lucky thing, lucky pants, it's all great, but they say 8 out of 10 girls have lucky pants. Now, the interesting thing is, there's been this new kind of new age rave thing about wearing no pants. So what does that make it?
Well, do you know,
Lucky fannies.
Oh, right, okay. I'm quite ready to move on now.
But look at Britney and all these girls that have no pants.
Well, to tell the truth,
Do you know what I
right,
mean?
how lucky has Britney really been recently? Do you know what I mean? Her man left her, they took away her kids, her career's in the toilet. I think we can rest our case.
She needs to get some lucky pants on.
You know what I mean? And keep them on. Alright, so anyway, do you know what's funny about it? Because, like, lucky pants is one thing, but a lot of people believe in touching wood. Like, 59% of people think that you can influence your life by either touching wood or not walking under ladders.
Not opening an umbrella inside.
That sort of thing.
Okay,
Do you have any superstitions like that?
I purposely don't walk under a ladder. Purposely, if I see a ladder, I'm not going to say, nah, and just walk under the ladder. Well, actually, I'd never say, nah, anyway. But you know what I mean? I wouldn't just walk under the ladder and not notice it.
See, now, I don't mind walking under ladders. I won't walk under ladders where there are people up them.
Right, okay, yeah.
In case they drop something. That's
Fair
more
dues.
likely to happen, that they might drop something on your head. What about cracks in the pavement? Do you walk on the cracks?
Yeah, I've got no worries about cracks on the pavement. There's this thing, I was once pushed quite hard out of the way of walking over 3, I think they're like drain pipes on the pavement. They're all lined up in a line. And I walked over 2, then I got this massive shove by a friend of mine saying, nah, you can't walk over 3. And I was like, oh my word, is it that bad? Allegedly it is. So, you know, if you see 3 in a row, don't walk over them.
Are we sure that's not what happened to Britney? Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe she was here, she walked over 3, and all of a sudden, do you know what I mean? Oops.
Crash bang wallet. What she needs to do is get some bird shit on her, because they say having bird shit on you or stepping in shit is good luck.
Is that how the luck gets into the pants, do you think? Via the medium of shit?
Well...
So, is that what it is?
You know what I mean?
Can we just swap the word lucky for shitty?
For shitty.
Shitty pants is basically... and that's how the luck gets into them in the first place.
I mean, you've got a point. I'm not
maybe.
going to ask you when the last time you got shit on your pants.
Well, do you know what I mean?
You know, that'd just make you...
I'm not very lucky. That's probably what it is.
Okay, well, there you go. I'd say you are quite lucky. I really would. Do you know what I mean? I really honestly would.
That you're probably luckier.
No, man, I think you've got the luck down. You the man when it comes to luck. I'll give you all the luck. You know what I mean? I'm lucky to be here with you. Do you know what I mean? You're Iyare.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you know what I mean? You're Iyare. Look, do you know what I mean? You're the man up in this piece.
Moving along.
What's up, people? It's Miss Dynamite, chilling with my boys Jason and Iyare. Keep it locked.
Another thing that's come out recently is the whole kind of Santa Claus thing, all right? So, from when I was a little weenie kid, do you know what I mean? We had Santa Claus running around in my house. I always knew it was my dad, but, you know, you have to play the game in it because your parents want you to believe that you believe in Santa.
You're lucky. I don't remember my dad ever pretending to be Santa.
Well, nor did mine, but I was just saying it for the podcast. Innit? I was just saying it.
I'm sorry. I thought all of this stuff was real, man.
My dad
I
never
figured,
did that.
You know, we say things like shit now, that's some real talk. I just assumed it was just real stuff.
No, my dad never did. I don't even remember seeing my dad at Christmas. Joke.
You know
Easy,
what?
Dad.
Too expensive, man.
I'm out. All right, so basically the whole thing about Santa Claus now is everybody's on this get fit thing. Everyone wants to lose weight. I went Pilates yesterday, but we'll talk about it another time. Everybody wants to get fit and lose weight and
like
tone
Kanye
up.
said to all those mocha lattes.
Yeah,
you've
man.
got to do Pilates.
You need
and
to
you
do it.
thought, that's me, blood.
I'm one of those. Right. That's a whole nother conversation. We could get into that in a minute. Or maybe that's a teaser for next week. I went to Pilates.
And if you listen next week, you can find out what it was like.
Exactly. So Santa Claus, always known to be big fat guy.
Yeah.
Always fat, overweight, do you know what I mean? Big white beard and stuff. Now, because of the whole get fit, kind of cut all that stuff out of your diet thing, they're telling Santa they has to kind of tone down.
All right, so they want Santas to be slimmer. This is it.
See, the thing is, that's not Santa.
No, it is.
Can you imagine a fit Santa? It just doesn't work.
Do you know what? The thing about this is, it's just the thinking behind it. Like, basically, somebody thinks that kids, the way that they think is, they look at Santa Claus and think, big fat bloke, right?
Excuse me?
Big fat bloke.
Yeah.
He's very nice. He brings me presents once a year. That's what I want to be.
Right.
They look at that and think, you know what? I'm not going to skip this bar of chocolate. I'm going to have this bar of chocolate because I want a body like Santa Claus.
Yes.
And that's what worries me, because kids don't think like that.
Kids are not stupid. I was a kid once. I wasn't a dumb kid.
Come on now.
Do you know what I mean? Santa's fat, cool. Let Santa be fat. Imagine a really skinny Santa. That's not... How... Do you know what I mean? All that fat, there's got to be muscle in there somewhere as well.
Hello?
So he's got to carry a sack full of goodies. Let him be fat.
Sorry, all right? Santa has to have a generous spirit. And the end way, he has to be generous in everything, even the portions that he eats.
Yeah.
You can't get Santa to skimp on the food, or he'll start skimping on the presents.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we'll be going back to the old days where kids used to get a lump of coal and a tangerine in their stockings.
Exactly.
That's what you're going to get from a thin Santa. You're going to get thin presents that haven't been really thought through.
So if you're Santa and you're listening to this, if you're thinking, yeah, man, Christmas is on its way, I'm going to get all dressed up, but now you're thinking, oh, no, they're saying that I shouldn't be fat. Be fat.
Get on with it, man.
Be fat, and if
have
you're
a mince
fat,
pie.
Eat it.
And some milk.
And some
Get
milk.
it down, yeah. That's what you leave for Santa, innit?
Is
Mince
it?
pies and milk in it.
Is it?
I don't know. I assume so.
Oh,
I never did that either.
Nah, nor did
Maybe
I.
that's why he never brought me no big presents.
Exactly. So, do you know what I mean? Fat Santas, we love you still. All right, listen. TV subject real quick. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's coming back on TV. Never really watched it, but this year it's going to be quite interesting for some people. MC Hammer allegedly is going to go in the jungle. Can't touch this. Dun, dun, dun. So he's going to do it.
Sounded like the
A-Team. I know.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so maybe we should get him in there, like MC Hammer and the A-Team.
And can you imagine? Wow, what's his name? He's dead, isn't he?
What, Hannibal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Anyway, so listen, basically, so MC Hammer's going to be in the jungle. Now, that's bad enough. Now, I don't know if you watched it last year, but the winner had to eat, like, crocodiles, willy, and all, jamming.
Yeah.
They had to eat some private parts of some real kind of out there
Exotic
animals.
yeah.
So this year, that was to win. Yeah, that was if he ate that willy, he won.
Yeah.
Okay? This year, they're going to have to eat willy just as part of a bush tucker trial. So that's not even to win anymore.
Okay.
They've ramped it up so much that eating a willy isn't a bad thing.
Okay, so listen, right? Would you eat willy to win something?
To win something?
Yeah, well, like, say for instance,
a
you
lilt?
might not
a
can of Coke. Yeah, no. What I'm saying is that, like, okay, so if you went on Celebrity, would you eat the willy to win?
Would I eat the willy?
Do you have the real will to win? Would you like? Would you chow down?
Would I eat the
Would
willy?
you munch it up?
Okay, but I need what do I win?
Would you slurp it down?
What do I win?
I don't know, man. What would you like to win? What would it take?
What would it take? Now there's a question.
What prize would I have to put on the table to make you eat some willy?
And to hear the answer to that, you make sure you tune in next week. Jason and Iyare at large. Would I eat willy?
You're listening to Jason and Iyare. Thank you very much.
All right, so you can email us at our email address, which is very, very nice indeed. It is, in fact, at large podcast. Fuck off. It is, in fact, at large podcast at gmail.com.
Google Mail.
Oh, fuck off, right? Listen,
it.
our email address is atlargepodcast@googlemail.com.